Hello, Rob Bryanton, if it is you who is watching this video. I would just like to say a few things. Firstly, I love you. The way you describe death and experiencing exactly what you expect and choosing, I want to see what would have happened if I hadn't died. What would have happened if I had gotten up and eaten something and cured my low blood sugar and lived on. And the way you describe the multiverse in general and the 10th dimension and all the dimensions below, of course, is just so wonderful. Thank you for doing what it is you do. So, thank you. Thank you very much. Secondly, and I suppose lastly, I want to say that when I was a young boy, sitting alone, bored, in my room or whatever other room, I remember specifically a game I used to play with myself, or maybe I've only played it once. I can't remember, but it stuck with me regardless. And I think the reason it stuck with me is because of how it's expanded my mind and made me think and made me learn and made me watch videos and, you know, and made me who I am today. And I want to describe this game to you now because I think maybe you'll find it interesting or you'll find a similarity in something that you've done yourself. Um, when I was bored, I would sit on the floor cross-legged and I'd put one hand on each knee, sitting up like this. And I would just very simply try to break the universe. I would try to very simply just do what I didn't do. Do what I wasn't going to do. I would move my left hand up and I'd say, damn it. And I'd try again. I'd try to move my right hand up. And of course, I wouldn't just go back and forth, back and forth. I'd sit for long, prolonged periods of time trying to think of, no. I did move my right hand just then, so I shouldn't. And I did move my left hand, so I should move my right. And I would go back and forth like this, just on. And it would provide me with such an interesting feeling, such a strange sensation. Despite the fact that I always said damn it, and no matter what I did or did not do, I always felt like I had failed because the universe didn't visibly crumble around me. And so now, looking back, thinking of what you've told me, what you've thought of and what you've said, I can't begin to express how successful I feel knowing that every time I did anything or didn't do anything, I didn't do the thing I did and I did do the thing I didn't do. Oh, it's a jumble of words and I'm horribly expressing this. I'm sorry. I apologize. But that's not the important part. The important part is that you've inspired me and you've made me feel great about life and the universe and everything and about oh, what's his name? About Henry Miller. You've made me think about that one quote of his. What was it? About my life and about how I'm experiencing it. You have reminded me and made me think of the one singular quote. The aim of life is to live, and to live means to be aware. Joyously, drunkenly, serenely, divinely aware. So, in closing, thank you. And again, I love you. You're great, Rob. You're great.